and welcome to my vlog. It is going to be a little day in the life while I'm in New York City, but really it's just gonna be focused on what I eat while I'm here. I feel like it's super hard to figure out what to eat while traveling, and I know for me, since I'm so used to like cooking at home and then not having the kitchen and trying to stay like somewhat healthy but also have that balance of like enjoying your time is so important. So I am on my last day in the city. We leave tomorrow morning, so I've kind of packed up already a little bit. We have ourselves a day. I just went on a walk, as you guys saw, and it is toasty outside. I feel like it's slightly humidity, but it's actually not too bad, which I'm grateful for. This past week they've had like the hottest days, so today was like actually nice where I could wear my little sweater. I got these slacks. I know this is a terrible visual, but I got these slacks from Zara and I actually got them in a medium, and then I went and got them hemmed because I wanted them to lay lower, not be so high-waisted, because I feel like all of my pants are high-waisted. But all I gotta say is that it's been so nice to wear these because I feel like they're very comfortable, which in New York you just walk absolutely everywhere, so it just feels better than wearing like jeans or jean shorts. These slacks are like flowy and I find them quite nice, so I'm wearing those, and then I'm wearing them with my New Balances. I'll link them below. And then I have this just like this little top. I feel like I got it from Joa Brown or whatever it's called, but I can't remember. And then this is a little cover up from James Purse. I love, because I honestly have been pairing it even with like when I go to a workout or when I'm just like chilling and having my attire. My arm's tired, I'm gonna set you guys down. So while I was on my walk, I also stopped and got these plant-based chocolate chip cookies. I got JT a normal one, but I would open them, but I want them to stay closed because now we have to leave. I've heard so much. This was actually a recommendation from you guys. Right now we're staying in Brooklyn and Williamsburg, and it's called Chip City, so I'm super excited because finding yummy plant-based cookies is like dreamy. So I'll let you guys know how those are. And then I have to shoot today, so I've had like my little morning to myself, and then now I'm gonna go shoot some workouts later, and then we have dinner plans tonight. So really it's gonna be a cool like work and play day, which I find so nice while traveling. I feel like I love mixing the two, like still getting some work done, but then also being able to like experience the city. Like for me, I love to experience it in a way, like I said, I don't know if this is weird, but I love to continue working in a place like here and go to a coffee shop or go to a place where everyone else is working as well, to like feel a different energy that you feel when you're at home, but then also play by going to dinners and going to super fun things. JT and I really did want to try and find like a concert or something going on while we were here, but truly we didn't. There was like nothing. We came the day after, I think some sports game was happening. JT would laugh at me, some sports game. I just can't remember what sport. It was probably baseball, don't judge me. So anyway, I'm going to chill, get some work done. I'm super full now. Also, I forgot to share, I did bring my greens powder with me, which is the acid kicking greens, and I do really love that I brought that with me. I brought literally like the frother as well, because I just feel like that was a little piece of my routine at home that I got to bring here. Since I can't like juice my celery or whatever the case, I can at least have some greens to start my day, so I feel like at the top, and then also have the rest of my day to have that balance. So I would recommend to anyone, if you have like a greens powder that you love, bring it on your trips. Like I found it so beneficial, and I have it before my coffee. So I'll check in with you guys once I'm taking off for my workouts. All right, we just pulled up, or we're inside the studio that I'm gonna be shooting at. We're shooting at a studio called Energy, and this is actually their space that they strictly use for filming, and then they have a space that they actually use to like work out and have a studio. But that one was like too many different lights and too dark. I need natural light when I film. Excited, JT's gonna hang in here too, but he's gonna take meetings in the other room. I'm just waiting for our videographer to show up so he can help me set up. But I'm excited to film some more workouts for form. Again, I think this is like why I do my kind of workout so much too, is because I am at the studio and like I didn't even know for sure if there was gonna be any equipment here. There is light pair of dumbbells, which is perfect. And then I brought my own booty band, and that's absolutely all I need. And I feel like that is so my goal, because while you're traveling, you know, there's so much going on. You don't have a lot of equipment a lot of the time, or maybe the gyms that you go to don't have a lot of equipment either. So I feel like keeping it as simple but actually being effective is something I really try to do. And I've just seen it like transform my body so much by just using minimal amount of equipment, and it's just kind of what I enjoy. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna show you guys the studio. It's also super overcast today. You guys, New York is so hot and humid during the summer, which I've never been here during the summer. And JT and I yesterday were so sweaty walking around, but it has been so fun. And today is like our last full day here until we leave for the Hamptons tomorrow. So I'm gonna soak it up. This is JT's little setup where he'll be taking meetings while I'm filming. It's just dreamy in here. So luxurious in here. I love the office, what you've done with it.
You are joking.
So a couple things are going a little off, but we're good. Pretty much we don't have headphones for our video guy, and he needs them to make sure that the audio is good. And then now it is pouring rain, so the lighting is just close to none. But we're gonna work with what we got, you know? Like what are you gonna do? We gotta make it work. So I'm just gonna wait for him to grab headphones, and then hopefully the sun will come out shortly. I feel like New York's weather has been a little up and down, so we'll see. Girls, I just got back from the shoot a little bit ago. I rinsed off and now just putting on some little loungewear. It is like a very awkward time right now. It's 4:30, so I haven't ate lunch. So all I've had today was breakfast and coffee, just because I filmed in the middle of the day. I'm starving, like so hungry, which made me think of a huge reason why I bring snacks from home is because right now is the time where I already ordered food, but this is when I'm like, just like trying maybe to go for the things that I wouldn't need to go for. So here are my selections of snacks. I honestly had more, but I had a trail mix, but I ate it, and I think that actually was it. Obviously a really big fan of Hugh Kitchen. I have these ginger snaps. I love these. Again, when I don't have a dessert, it's just really nice having these, but JT can probably eat these in like one serving. And then I have like just a simple Hugh Kitchen bar. I have my Lesser Evil popcorn. I really love to bring this on like the airplane because a lot of time there's snacks I just don't have either. And then these crackers, I just like to snack on crackers. So these are really nice as well. I just think bringing your own snacks is super convenient. You could also go to a grocery store when you're traveling, but I have not done that. And then the snacks in the rooms are a lot of things I can't have just because of dairy. And then some of like the oils that they use, like the ingredients. Again, if you guys were like, I'm gonna do it on my own vacay, I totally hear you. I'm just like super sensitive to some of those things. So I brought my own snacks. I find it so freaking easy. You can put it in your carry-on bag just as long as it's like not yogurt or anything of that sort. And then you have like snacks for your trip. And then also for food, I ordered from this place. It's called Dig. It was near, we're staying in Brooklyn right now, so it was near us, and they kind of just had like make your own healthy bowls. I got a bowl, I'll show you guys when I get it, but it's just like a lot of yummy things in there. Some healthy carbs, some protein, all that good stuff. Usually when I'm on vacay, I'm more like trying to experience a lot of restaurants, but since we filmed all day today and I'm just so hungry. We ordered food to the place, and then tonight we have dinner plans, which JT was just talking to me about dinner plans. This is like another thing. It's just like kind of going with the flow of the menu. So for me, dairy is like probably my number one thing that actually upsets my stomach and actually comes through my skin. Gluten was one of the things that my hormonal specialist recommended that I take out just to not spike my hormones and all that good stuff. But I'm not like, again, since I'm in New York, I don't come here a lot. I do want to experience the food. I think that's a huge part of traveling, you know, like the culture of other people's foods and restaurants and like really enjoying it. So I think it's having that balance. For me, I think dinner is like the number one meal where I am like, let's splurge kind of vibe. Just because I think that is where like the biggest dishes are, or breakfast would be it for me, but I haven't done breakfast in a while. Probably actually not breakfast, because if something did upset my stomach, I'd be really bummed that it ruined my whole day. It almost is like dinner I'm here for it, because then I can go home if something didn't like feel right. So I kind of like pick one meal of the day, let it be like the meal of like being a little more wild. So JT was on the phone with his friend and he was like, I really want to take you guys to this Italian restaurant, which is probably the hardest food for me to eat, but I love it. And he said they have vegan cheese, and I was like, I'm there. And he goes, but I don't know if they have gluten-free bread, because it's like pizzas and stuff. So I was like, you know what, you said vegan cheese, I'm here for it. So it's kind of just like creating that balance, but also if you have like really strict tolerances, I totally hear you. Mine's my gluten, I don't have like a serious intolerance, so I can do that. But yeah, you just kind of like, or I just kind of do what I can do best. But definitely I am that girl who's at dinner asking like, okay, what's in that? Do you know if there's any dairy? Because even when we're at the hotel, when I get like my eggs for breakfast, one morning I didn't ask if there was dairy in the eggs, and I got it and it was so much butter. I feel like we live in a time where people are asking what ingredients are in there, especially when you're not cooking, because obviously I'm not cooking while I'm here. I don't have a kitchen. So I think it's just totally cool to ask like, okay, well, what's in that, and go from there, you know? So I'm excited to get my bowl. Right now I'm just gonna upload some footage that I shot today. Super excited because the platform is coming. Form is so close to being launched, and we have some really cool updates too that I can't wait. And I hate saying that, but I'm just saying like there is cool stuff I'm trying to do for you guys. So yeah, more updates coming soon. Again, always join the Facebook group if you guys want to see more updates. I try to share as much in there, and then also on Instagram. But yeah, I'll leave that all below, and I'm gonna get some work done, and then we'll get ready for dinner in a little bit. Also, I just had a thought and I want to say it. I've been doing this thing where, for me personally, again, I think there's some people who handle this differently, but for me, I see myself answering really quickly. Like if someone's like, hey, do you want, this is random, but do you want a coffee? And sometimes I don't even think, I just say yes. But then when I really ask myself, do you want a coffee? Usually I get like that gut feeling of yes or no. And that's the same with someone being like, hey, does this restaurant work for you or whatever? And instead of me always being so easygoing, which I definitely try to be, I think it's also really nice to take a pause and make sure you're speaking your truth. And this is something I'm personally working on. So I will pause before I respond now. And like it comes pretty instantly of me taking that pause. It's not like I'm just like, no, I will not take that coffee. It literally is like, actually, I don't think I want one. Like it's pretty instant, but I just feel like it's super helpful for anyone because I'm one that too much goes with the flow, and then I end up ruining my own time. So sometimes it's really nice to be like, when the person asked me about Italian, I said, pause. Well, do they have dairy-free options? Like, I don't know. It's just something I'm definitely working on and want to share to anyone. If you need to take a second pause, take that pause. Okay, so as far as food, I made my own bowl, which obviously I'm starving because like what is in here? I think I went a little overboard, but pretty much I got avocado, I got these Persian zucchinis, I got tofu. I kind of sometimes when they offer tofu, I like to get it just so I'm not always eating meat. So I have tofu in there, rice, and then I got a side of broccoli and avocado and sweet potatoes. JT and I will probably share some of these. He got his own bowl over there, and then I think I did sriracha on the side. But really, I'm just so hungry that I think I was like really just in the zone, but I'm excited to see how it tastes. All right, we just made it home from dinner. We actually had dairy-free and gluten-free pizza and dairy-free and gluten-free pasta. JT shared it with me, which I was very pumped, so we split like both. I also was thinking about this in the car. I hope everyone understands, like, you don't have to be dairy-free and gluten-free for like to be healthier per se. I truly do it for reasons like I need to. Dairy has always been an intolerance for me, and then gluten has just been recently, as you guys have seen in my past videos, whoa there, it just can spike my hormones. So that's the only reason that I'm doing it. I would never tell someone that you are healthier because you are choosing to be dairy-free or gluten-free. Like, it's all about balance. If your body can totally digest it well, like, good for you. Jealous. But anyway, it's kind of late, so we're gonna see if there's any like ice cream or something that we can order online, because we both really have a sweet tooth right now. I do have Hue Kitchen chocolate, but I just feel like that's just, you know, after a night where you've just ate like pizza and pasta, you're like, I just need to end it with a bang. So I'm gonna look at what else we have. Let's see what we can order here. Dairy-free. Oh, dessert, Samantha. Dairy-free dessert. Oh, we could do Van Leeuwen. I think that's how you say it, but I get that in LA. So I feel like I need something that you can only get here in New York. But I do love Van Leeuwen ice cream. It's so good if you haven't tried it. You can buy it like by the pint. Okay, stay tuned. While I wait for the dessert that I order, I'm going to take a bubble bath and relax and wind down. Before we leave for the Hamptons tomorrow, I feel like I need to have some like time to myself. Honestly, we even have time before we leave tomorrow that I might like spend some time with myself instead of meeting up with people, because we're about to just go meet up with some people for work and friends this weekend as well. So gonna probably try and have some balance. But I guess I will say goodbye now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed sharing with you guys a day in the life, but also really focus on what I'm eating while on vacation or out for work, rather than being at home and not cooking. I think it really just is all about balance and enjoying your time wherever you're at and not stressing, but also trying to find that balance so you don't feel completely off from maybe eating completely different than you do at home. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, give it a like and a thumbs up and turn on the notifications so you can see my videos go live. I release one every week, and I'm really excited for what's to come and so grateful for this community.